Hey, my loves. Whew, this is gonna be a good one. Yesterday was already a very powerful, very powerful life. This is gonna take things to a whole other level. Whew. I want to share so much today, so buckle up because this is about to get juicy. And welcome. Today, inside the activation membership, a lot happens. A lot of magic happens, and a lot of magic happens. And a big part of the magic that happened today inside, if you don't know, the activation membership is the membership that I host and hold for the people who are called to connect with me more deeply in a safe space. Something happened. And today, because of a series of challenges and tribulations and hardships, because I moved through them consecutively. I moved through them one by one. That's what I mean. And what ended up happening was, like I shared before, it's like when you're in a game and the little challenges that you face prepare you for the big one at the end so you can up level to another level of the game. And that it gets consequently, or whatever the word, harder. But it's not hard to hurt you. It's hard because it's preparing you and activating you into more of who you are, into more of your power. And so today I shared the story of how the activation membership came to be. I shared for the first time ever, and it just happens naturally on our podcast. I shared how it came to be, all the challenges, you guys, all the challenges, all the tribulations, all the things that were supposed to work out but didn't, all the things I thought would go in a certain way but didn't, all the things that went wrong, so much that went wrong for it to go right to a whole other level. And so today I was sharing that on our activation podcast inside the membership, which is our sacred podcast just for us. And the story just started dancing out of my tongue. I didn't plan to talk about it. It just literally flowed through without me giving it any thoughts. And it was so beautiful because as I was sharing, I was like, oh wow, I never thought about it so deeply I'm now, because I'm sharing it. And when you're talking, this is what always happens with me on these lives. I never have a plan or an idea of what I'm going to talk about. I just press record, and whatever I'm going to talk about, I either know what it is just a few seconds or minutes before, or I literally don't know at all, and I just press record and it just comes true. So that happened today as I was sharing this, as I ended up sharing without any intention of doing so, the story of how the activation membership came to be. I won't tell the whole story here. You need to be there to listen to it. But basically what happened was a friend of mine invited me to create a course. And once we were working on that course, she literally just left me hanging. And I was like, do I either give up as well, or do I step forward and lead and become a living embodiment of what I'm sharing? I had these two options: to give up because she did, or to keep moving forward by myself alone, having no idea how to create a course, having no idea what I'm doing, having no idea about any of it, and no idea about marketing, no idea how to structure a course, how to create a funnel, how to sell, how to get clients, any of it. But I decided to step forward and keep moving. And I did it. And again, long story short, that is one of the main courses inside the Activation membership, which, funny enough, just simply disappeared from the Activation membership without me knowing why. And I asked for tech support for help for 3 weeks, and they've been ignoring me this whole time. And today was the day where I was like, okay, this is not okay. Like, I'm here holding this space and being a leader. So if I'm waiting for support for 3 weeks and they don't get back to me, I don't want to disrespect the people inside the membership like that. So let me take action on it. And welcome, John. I'm sharing a little bit about the story that I just shared on the podcast. And so I decided to upload all the videos again by myself today. And I did that. Thank you, John. Bless you. And I did that. And as soon as I did that, like, first something happened where, because I had to upload all the videos, I had to witness myself on the videos. And I was like, whoa, what an evolution. You know, like when you're in it, like meaning when you're here, you don't sometimes notice how long, like how much you have walked, how much you have evolved, how much you have transformed, because like now you're here and it's kind of normal. But when you look back, it's like, whoa, that was me like 1 or 2 years ago. Like, whoa, look where we came. Thank you, John. Love your journey, reflections, lessons, and actions. Bless you, John. Bless you, bless you, bless you. And yeah, that's also the power of the Activation membership. I really feel and know that it's not just me activating you or us activating ourselves. We literally activate each other. And when I was feeling into what is the name of this sacred space that I want to create for me and for us, that was the name. It was so like, pow, activation. And I'm like, well, okay, I'm just gonna go with it. And because I had to upload all the videos by myself, I was noticing and observing and witnessing myself at the time that I made those videos. And only I know what I was going through at that time. And like those videos, that course inside the Activation is exactly what brought me from where I was to where I am now. So looking back at that Madalena, I'm like, whoa, like I know it was hard. Literally only I know how hard it was, but you brought us here. You brought me here. I brought myself here. From that place, I literally brought myself here. And that course is like a living example of my transformation. Like, and I always say this, like, the reason why it's so easy for me to speak and to share, it's because I'm literally a living embodiment of what I'm sharing. So I don't have to think about it. I don't have, like, there's no effort because it's literally alive within me in the moment. And so, like, just witnessing myself, I was like, whoa, at that time it felt so hard and challenging. And like, I was doing this thing with a sister and then she left me hanging and I was doing everything by myself and I had to figure it all out by myself. And it was so much work, so much trouble, like it was so difficult. But I did the things that I was sharing in the videos. I was not just, you know, like making a video for someone else saying like, do this to better your life, or do this so your mindset gets better, or it's good to do this so you feel better and you manifest your dreams. No. I actually literally did the things that I was saying. I could only say them because I was already doing them. And I was watching myself on these videos and I was like, whoa, I literally did it. I actually did it. I went through it by myself, all alone. I figured it all out by myself, but I did it. And I did not give up. And there were so many times that I wanted to give up because it was too hard. But I didn't. I didn't give up on myself. I didn't give up on my mission. I didn't give up on my dream. I didn't give up of wanting to create a powerful, positive impact in my life and in other people's lives. I did not give up. My vision was too powerful. My intention was too pure for me to give up. And so that was like the fuel, just like gasoline and cars. Like, the fuel for me to create what I create and to face the challenges that I do is the purity of my intention and the power of my vision. I won't give up. And because I didn't give up back then, I'm here now. And now that I uploaded that course, it feels like now the course is complete. I don't know how to explain this because it's so emotional and energetic and like subtle, but like it all needed to happen like this for me to become like a leader, for me to like be an embodiment of what I shared. It all needed to happen exactly as it did. And and uploading the videos all by myself again because the support was not answering me for 3 freaking weeks. Once I did it, I was like, oh, something just happened. Like, I feel that the energy of that course is like completing. It's like it's coming full circle. And because it's coming full circle, I feel now ready to create the next one. So proud of you. You are a reflection of me and I you. Yes, John, like, like, this is something that I always like to make very clear. When we are in sacred spaces together, and even when we are receiving coaching from someone or being the one giving coaching, we literally activate each other. It's not just about you, it's not just about me, it's about our collective energy. And it's so powerful when we get together. It's so much more powerful than just being by ourselves. And so, okay, because this is so synchronistic with what I was about to say as well. So that course feels complete and I'm ready now to launch something new. Also, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Because that happened and the main course of the activation membership disappeared, I felt called and guided to lead the way and create different courses. So we opened our meditation temple, we opened the somatic and embodiment practice temple, and we opened the light language temple, and we opened the secret temple that I won't share about that yet. And we also created our own activation podcast. Because why? This door was closed, and what did I do? Did I complain? Yeah, I complained. Did I feel frustrated? Yeah, I did feel frustrated. But did I stay stuck there? No, I refocused my energy. I redirected my energy and I created something else. If that didn't happen, maybe I wouldn't have created all these things because I had to be, what is the word? Resourceful, creative, if this is not working, then I need to find another way. Also, something that happened, by the way, is that my computer got out of storage. My memory cards, all my memory cards on my camera got out of storage. My iCloud got out of storage, and my computer started having this problem, all of this at the same time. And I was unable to record or record any videos, whether on my camera or on a platform. It was just not happening. And I was like, oh, what else can I do? What else can I create? So this is how the Activation Podcast came to life, because I wasn't able to record videos for a while. So do you see what I'm saying, you guys? It's this door is closed. So maybe this door is closed because there are all these other doors that I wasn't seeing before that I'm not ready to walk through. Maybe this path is closed because that's not the path I'm supposed to walk on right now. I'm supposed to find all the other creative ways for me to bring my ideas to life. There's a deeper embodiment, there's a deeper calling, there's something else that is calling for my energy. And for that, I need to stay open. I need to stay malleable. I need to stay resourceful and creative. So I'm not stuck, this is the only way to do it. This is what I was doing, it's not working, I had to become fluid and malleable and resourceful and creative. So today was a huge day inside me, inside my own reality, and inside the Activation membership because of that. And that's not the only thing. I don't know what's going on today. I don't know if it's just me. It's February 28th. I think like tomorrow is the 29th, so it's that special day of the year which only happens every 4 years. So like it's not even that day, it's the day before. And I don't know how like why or how all this magic is happening, but it's happening. And yeah, there's more. There's a lot more that's happening, and I'm just feeling into what to share. So a few minutes ago, just before coming live, something else happened. And please let me know if you have ever experienced anything like this, because there's no way I could possibly explain it for someone to understand it if they just don't get it. Like, if you get me, you will get me, and if you don't, you just won't. Like, the other thing that happened was, you guys, yeah, please let me know if this has happened to you. I was on Instagram without any thoughts, without like having any intention to do anything. Like, you know, and sometimes like it's like you're not even doing something, you're literally witnessing it happen. So like right now, it's not like I'm talking. It's just coming out of me. I'm not really making a mental, conscious effort to share. It just comes out. And something similar and even more beautiful and magical happened just a few minutes ago, which was what inspired me to come live and share about this. And I didn't know I was about to share about all the magic inside Activation, but it just came out. What happened was, I was on my Instagram, and all of a sudden I find this picture, this image that I found, and like without any thought, you guys, I posted the picture on my story and I started writing. I had no idea why I was posting that, what I was writing about. I just started writing, and I wrote, I'm here for those who can't be put into a box or fit into any niche. I'm here for those whose hearts are awakened and on fire for more. I did not think at all what I was writing. It was just literally coming out, and I was just witnessing it. And I was literally being activated by it. And I was like, this is it. This is the thing that I've been wondering about or looking for or whatever. And I kept writing, and I wrote, I'm here for those I don't need to explain myself to. They just get it because they feel me. I'm here for the different ones, those who are not here to follow previously walked paths, but to create their own. And I kept writing, I'm here for those who feel different because they are. I'm here for the healers, the visionaries, the highly sensitives, the artists, the leaders, and the trailblazers who were never meant to fit into a mold. And it continues. I'm here for the ones who walk first and birth new ways. I'm here for the lone wolves, for the alchemists, the channelers, and the birthers of a new world. I'm here for those who were never meant to follow, but to lead with love. I see you. And I wrote that like without any conscious thoughts or intention. I just witnessed it coming out of me. And you know what? I do coaching and I receive coaching. And a while ago, I did coaching with an amazing sister. And she was asking me who my ideal clients were. And I couldn't point it out. I was like, I know I'm not made for just a few people. I am made for more. It's different. I don't know how to put it into words. I don't know how to articulate it. And I literally just did so naturally on this post without thinking at all about it. And as I was writing it, I was like, this is literally it. This is like, this feels freeing. This feels normal. This feels natural. This is me. This is me. And you know, in the coaching industry, in the Instagram and social media, find your niche, and like, do you talk about spirituality? Do you talk about this? Do you talk about that? What are your videos about? Who is your audience? No, there's something deeper that most people won't get, but those of us who are meant to get it, they will. I know you feel me. Because I feel you. I'm not here for those who are meant to follow a structure that is already in place, or follow a niche, or fit into a niche, into a box, and like, I only serve these clients. Like, I'm here for more, and I'm here for those who are meant for more. I'm not here to like fit my coaching and my and even calling it coaching, it's putting it in a box. Even calling it coaching is putting it in a box. And I'm here for more. I'm here for so much more. And the people who feel me are also here for more. So every time someone, like a coach, tries to put me in a box, I like, my creativity and my inspiration and it stops working. Like, it's like I can't think straight, I can't rationalize, like it doesn't flow, it doesn't make sense. But this that just came through is like, this is the thing. This is the thing. And as a coach, like, you have to be a certain way for you to like hold space for someone else and like kind of guide them and mirror things to them without putting them into a mold. Because many coaches do this unconsciously, and not just unconsciously, but because it's the way that works for them, or it's the way they learned, or whatever. But the same thing may not work for all of us. It's not supposed to. And you know how we say things like, we are here to lead, we are the chosen ones, we are the star seeds, we are the whatever. We're not supposed to follow paths that were already walked upon. We are here to create our own. We say we are here to birth a new world, but how can we birth a new world if we are stuck in boxes and trying to fit into molds that we were never meant to fit in the first place? This is like the breaking of the cage, the ripping out of the illusion of the box, letting our hearts be wild and free and express and creative, because this is how we get into our zone of genius. This is how we create and master and move energies, by being in our zone of genius. Is being in our own creativity, is being in our own flow, in our own frequency, in our own energy, and doing what resonates for us. Of course, we can benefit from some structures and some ways of doing things, but ultimately it's about us, about our creativity, about our connection to something more, to something else, to something higher, whatever you want to call it. Because that's why it's called a channel. I'm here for those who are not meant to fit into a box. I'm not here for those I need to explain with many words what my coaching is about. Because that doesn't even flow that well. But the people who come to me, they feel me. I never really resonated with explaining super well, like, what is the activation membership? How do I do coaching? What is my multidimensional quantum work? I like the people who come to me, they just feel me. I don't need to even say anything. And whatever I do say, they just get it. I don't need to like try to explain. There doesn't need to be this weird marketing or sales or whatever. It's just like people feel me. My people feel me. Just like your people feel you. The more you are like free in your own expression, the more people who are meant to come to you come to you. And it's kind of like so easy, and it also feels like a cheat code, but that's just it. This is what we talk about. It's energy, it's vibration, it's frequency, it's resonance. Is you feel me and I feel you. And the reason why, when maybe if you saw my stories where I was sharing that I wrote that, you feel something inside because you are one of those, you are one of us. You feel something. It's not like, oh, this is what I do and this is how you can work with me and this is what's there and this is what it's like. No, like there's like a freedom, like a ripping out of molds, like a freedom from the cage. And the reason why I see you, it's because I see me. And the reason why I feel you, it's because I feel me. And I know that it's my I'm trying to feel into the word. It's the thing I'm supposed to do is just to be me. I don't need to make any efforts. I don't need to try to fit into anything. The more I am me, the more it radiates out, and the more the people who also radiate in a similar frequency find me. I don't need to make an effort. I don't need to fit into a mold. I don't need to try to explain myself. The people who get it just get it. And this is why I get you without you having to explain. I get you and I feel you and I see you. And that doesn't mean that we are exactly the same, because that's the whole point. We are different. We are the same because we are different, but we are different because we are different. You get what I'm saying? And it's also not about like putting anyone on a pedestal. It's not about hierarchy. It's not about any of that. It's not about showing off. It's not about putting on a mask. It's not about pretending. It's not about trying. It's just about being. And the more we are in our own frequency and our own energy, the more it resonates. This is how we find each other. So naturally and easily and effortlessly and beautifully and powerfully and magically. Wow. Phew. What a transmission. You know, also, let me tell you another story. Whenever I tried to do what everyone, like most people were doing on YouTube, on Instagram, on social media, on creating a course, which is like create a structure. What is the video about? Like have a plan. What are you going to say? Like, oh, it wouldn't flow. But once I like started coming live, for example, and just press record and allow what was already present and natural and alive for me to come through, that's when I start finding people on a similar resonance. When I tried fitting into a mold to grow on social media, to grow on my YouTube channel, it literally wasn't flowing. And let me just say this funny thing. It's not just that it wasn't flowing, it was literally like I press record and like the words wouldn't come out of my mouth. Like, it wouldn't come out. And not just that, but weird physical things also started happening where my camera went blurry and all the videos that I recorded were blurry. And all these hours and effort that I put in, they were blurry. Then my memory card's getting all full. Then like things like, I don't know, the internet not working, or like seriously, you can't make this up. Like all these things started happening until I was like, okay, wait. So like other things like the program the app I used to edit the videos also stopped working. Like literally so many things. And I was like, okay, wait. I'm putting so much effort. I'm like trying so hard. Like, what's going on? And then I was like, wait, I don't think it's supposed to be this hard. Like, I don't think wait. It's one thing to have one challenge. It's another thing where literally everything I was trying, literally, and like I'm persistent. You can play with that or not, but I'm very much Capricorn. I'm persistent. I'm like, I go there. I'm patient. Like I work hard. I do whatever it takes. I'm resilient. But it got to a point where I was like, wait, I think the universe or whatever, like something is trying to show me something. What is it? It was like, oh, there's another way of doing this. There's an easier way that flows more natural for me, that doesn't consume so much of my time, of my energy. Because like I also was like I would make like a 10-minute video and I would spend 3 hours editing. And 3 hours or 4 or 5, like honestly. Because I would like forget what I was saying so much, like struggle so much because I was trying to fit into a mold that it wouldn't come out. And I had to cut and edit so much. It took me so many hours to do that. And once I like just pressed record and like just talk about what's alive, I can spend so much time talking and it's so natural and there's no effort because I'm just being me. There's no effort. It's a pure flow. It's pure creativity and expression that just comes through. It's so different, you guys. So if there is anything in your life that like you're trying really hard and it's just not working, maybe there's another way, another like better, easier way for you to do it. And also, I know I don't need to tell you this, but sometimes we do need to remember. The people who get you, they will get you. And the people who won't get you, they just won't. Don't focus on trying to explain yourself to those people who will never get you. Just be in your own frequency so much, so authentically, that the people who are meant for you just find you. And I have so many people like message me saying, sister, I feel you, I see you, like I see your energy, like thank you so much. And I'm like, oh, thank you, I see you too, I feel you too. And it's so natural and easy. And there's no need to explain, there's no need for effort, there's no need to blah, blah, blah. It's easy, it's effortless, it's who you are, it's who I am, it's natural, it's flowing. Find the people you don't need to explain yourself to because they just get you. And how do you find them? By being in your own authentic energy and flow. That's just that. And you communicate and articulate in the way that feels natural for you. And let me also kind of direct this into people who are coaches or healers or like working online to find clients and people to serve and support. You don't need to, and this is a little bit of like embodied spiritual business codes that I'm already sharing here for free. If you want to join us in our group container or in private coaching, let me know. But you don't need to make an effort to like sell or market or message or articulate. You just need to say it in a way that is very alive and natural for you. Because that's why your ideal clients, your dream clients and your soul tribe will find you. It's by you sharing in the most authentic, natural, vulnerable, and raw way. It's kind of so easy. It's hilarious that we go through all this trouble to figure that out at the end. So especially for coaches, healers, and people who facilitate healing spaces and transformational spaces for others, please stop making such an effort to explain what you do. Be so much in your own energy that it just comes through naturally. And the people who are meant to find you, they will, and they will just get you, just like that. They would even get you even if you weren't saying anything. So even if I'm just here, it's like I don't need to say anything because I know you can feel me. You know, even without any words, we feel each other. So just be in your own resonance. Connect with yourself, find yourself, be yourself. And it's not that hard to be ourselves. Sometimes we just judge or like we have these weird thoughts or limiting beliefs or whatever. But it's kind of the most natural, easiest thing in the world to be yourself. Just be. Just share as you are. And that's how you magnetize. It's so freaking simple. Whew. That's what I wanted to share with you today. Today was, that was literally an activation day. You can't make that up. That was an activation day. Let me see if there's anything else that I want to share. Yes, if you feel like joining us inside the activation membership, just send me a DM and we will connect you and put you in the tribe. And that's just it. That's just it. And one more thing. It's because I've had to go through so much on my own to get to where I am now that I have this thing within me, and like my mama dragon energy really comes through when I feel this. It's like there's this feeling of like, not on my watch. I went through so much that only I know, because I had to do it all by myself, that as long as I'm here, no one needs to go through it alone. Not on my watch. Not while I'm here. That's why I don't just want to create private coaching or group coaching. I wanted to create like a healing sacred space for us to connect every day, every week, every month. That's why the activation membership literally birthed itself through me. I didn't also have like a very clear intention to create it. It literally just happened naturally because I'm already coming here live every day and being in this very vulnerable, authentic space with you. And I'm already doing the ceremonies every month, but the activation membership is like outside of social media. So there's no censorship, there's no interruption, there's no fitting into anything, because it's my own space that I created. It's my own dragon temple that I created for me, for you, and for us. So this is a way where I can be in my dragon mama energy, where it's like I can hold space for you, I can nurture you and take care of you. It's like this, it's like my wings are like wrapping each one of us inside the membership. It's a temple, it's a safe space. So things that maybe we cannot share here on social media or dive too much into because of censorship and stuff like that, there we can just talk about anything. We can fully be, we can fully express, and we can hold space for it all. while also activating ourselves and each other. So more than one-on-one coaching or group coaching, I wanted to create this, was always like one of the most pure intentions on my heart from like ever since I can remember, is to create safe community spaces. Because, and I've shared this before, I've also been in other places who were supposed to be safe and ended up not being safe at all. And because of that, I've always felt that may I be the one to create and nurture a truly safe space for us. So that's like my biggest intention inside the activation membership. Is not that we just activate ourselves by ourselves. The most important aspect and what I'm most passionate about is the community. Is the space where we share, we connect, we meet each other, we make friends, we laugh, we cry, we upgrade, we share what's going on in our worlds. We share like, oh, this just happened in my life today, and this is what I learned, this is what I did. And soon enough, also meeting in person and hosting events and retreats and ceremonies live in person. We're getting there. For now, yeah, this is what's most important for me, to create a truly safe space for us. So, yes, that's what I've been working on and dedicating my time and my energy to. And I've been showing up a lot on social media lately, like going live almost every single day, posting a lot on different platforms. But I really want to, it's like there's also, and these are also business codes for those of you who have businesses. There's like a part where it's like I need to like put my head out of the dragon temple to like call out people, you know, like, yay, we're here, join us, you know. But then like I really want to focus my energy more inwards inside the temple. I really want to more and more nurture the community that is inside the temple. So there are also like timings for things, you know. And for now I've been like calling out and showing up a lot on social media, but at some point I really want to like bring my energy more inwards and pour more focus and love and energy into the temple, into activation. This is what was so alive with me today that I wanted to share with you. And let's just take a moment to breathe for a while. If you have any questions for me, let me know. Let's just breathe for a moment and just be here right now before we go. And just sending love worldwide, whether you're watching this live right now or watching the replay. Sending you so much love throughout space and time. And may this love come to you from every direction. May this love come to you from the bottom of your feet, like beautiful roots of light coming from the earth that connects us all. Nurturing you, blessing you, and activating you into your own power, into your own authentic resonance and frequency. And may we find each other. May we find each other and connect and collaborate. May we bless each other and may we be blessed by each other. May we come together in peace and love and respect and devotion and honor to ourselves, to each other, and to the earth that mothers us all. Brother, sister, brothers and sisters, I see you and I feel you, and thank you for being here with me, standing on the same earth, looking at the same sky. We are truly never alone. Thank you for being you, and thank you for being here. Bless you, and bless us all. Thank you, beautifuls. And I will see you tomorrow.